Julian Sr. He was appointed by Governor DeWine on April 23rd. There are a number of exciting things I want to tell you about Edward. But rather than me just talking to you as I've done for the last couple days, let's just bring him up and let's welcome Ohio's 4th Poet Laureate, Edward A. Julian Sr. This is his first official public appearance. I want to thank members of the Ohio Poet Laureate Selection Committee for making this recommendation to the governor. It was a unanimous decision. A couple of those ladies are here. Ginger and Beth are here this morning, and Elena will join us. So thank you for knowing. Thank you for knowing, ladies. We appreciate it. So Edward, we're going to have a little conversation.
Yes.
It won't be the first this week or last, right? So thanks for agreeing to do this short introduction with us here at Arts Impact Ohio. And thank you for all the amazing work you've done and for your incredible book. I have one. I have one that's personally signed. And I've read it, and it's really good.
Thank you.
So there's stories and a poem. Stories and a poem. So you'll have to figure out how you get one. I'm so excited. So we have a couple questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So for folks who just are seeing you for the first time, getting to know you, how did this quest to become Ohio's Poet Laureate start? I think becoming laureate can be a little mysterious for folks. So what was your journey?
Wow. First, I want to say thank you to Donna, Ginger, Beth, Kathy, the Ohio Arts Council, and Governor Mike DeWine for giving me this opportunity to share my story. And what was your question?
So tell us a little bit about why you wanted to be nominated or to make application for the Poet Laureate.
So, when I was a young man, my mom gave me a poem called No Quit. And that was the first time I was introduced to poetry. Fast forward, that was the first poem I read, and that was the only poem that I read. So fast forward to 2020, I was working with Radio OPEC, and they knew that I was doing poetry and I was a poet, and Kathy, Guthrie Seaton, was an Ohio Poet Laureate at the time. They asked me would I interview, and I said sure. And that was the first time I knew anything about the Ohio Poet Laureate. I didn't even know what a Poet Laureate was. What is a Poet Laureate? So interviewed her, and then also last year they put an application for the Ohio Poet Laureate, and I got an email, and I told my wife about it. I was like, hey, I'm about to apply for this. I think that I can win this. So I applied for it, and here we are.
He waited, and he waited, and he waited, but here he is. And we should acknowledge Gina, who's in the back of the room, who is a full-time worker, professional, but also a mom and the organizer for this guy. She's amazing. Gina, thank you for keeping me organized with that.
Yeah, I have a shirt. She had to take the shirt off. Don't wear that shirt.
So, tell them how many kids your mom has.
Oh, so I'm the baby out of 11.
Baby out of 11. And she still made time to give you poetry.
Yes.
Thank God for your mom.
Yes.
That's right. Well, every laureate has a different variety of ways that they're going to engage with the state. We've had a diagnostic nuclear radiologist, that's Amit Majmudar. We've had a professor, we've had a photographer, and they're all also poets. Every laureate's focus has been on a project of choice, I want you to know that Edward's list is about this long. And so tell us about one or two of, or just a project that you're really interested in doing with Ohioans during your laureateship.
So, after a meeting with Governor Mike DeWine and having a conversation, we talked about he wanted me to be in charge of the expedient pardon, where we go around and we teaching people about, learning about how they can get their convictions expunged. Because you got to think, just in Ohio, it's close to approximately 850,000 convicted felons, and that's like 1 out of 11. And so I'm one of the out of 11. You're looking at your first African-American poet laureate, also a convicted felon. I served 14 years in a federal prison. And I've been home for 14 years now, doing the work, and I know what it's like to come home. I know what it's like to come home fighting for a job, trying to get housing, getting someone to believe in you to get employment. Luckily that when I came home, I did go back home with my mom, and I met that fine young lady back there. I moved up to Columbus. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, so I moved up to Columbus and just started doing work because we want to get this out there to the people, let them know that, you know, you can get that conviction expunged. I just want to be that poster board to someone to say change is possible. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. And I just want people to believe in it.
After your meeting with the governor, I get copied on some of those emails because they want us to do work. That's okay, we're happy to do the work. I forgot my board members are here. I know that you've already met with folks at the Ohio Department of Corrections, Rehabilitation and Corrections, with the youth system of juvenile justice, and many more. So I think you're going to be really busy. And maybe you should figure out how to let Gina quit her day job so that she can just take care of business with the Poet Laureate for the next 18, 20 months. What do you think? You like that, Gina?
Yes, as long as you increase the stipend, then it'll be great.
Well, before we let you go, I know they have so many things to do today, including kids who are running track, twins, who are running track. Will you recite a poem of your choice for us?
Okay. Life is equivalent to gambling with dice. Your expectation of getting paid without paying the price. You can choose a career legally connected, or choose the game distorted, washed up, and infected. For me, the game was my fast way to make a buck. Then I became a star player, stuck and didn't give up. Tempted to change when I did time for the game. Yelled on the block with my Glock to maintain. 2 years locked away, I changed my philosophy to sell dope. 2 years, snitches waited to hang me with a rope. Ball till you fall, the slogan for suckers. I was trapped in a system with no justice. Keep it real is a phrase commonly used amongst hustlers and dealers. Get caught in a conspiracy, and you'll see them make another man. Never settle for less. Just being you make you the best. Respect starts with you. Many are called, but the chosen are few. Channel your pride. Face your fears inside. The depth of your struggle can't be denied. Pushing against what is, as a man think, so it is. A glimmer of hope is all you need, with the faith of a mustard seed. The jealous clouds may swallow the sun, the moon alter its shape for fun. Life is about change. Nothing ever stays the same. Some days you're up, some days you're down. It's who you become when the next day rolls around. People will talk, have different opinions of you, It's not who they think you are, but the things you say and don't do. Where there's life, there's hope, and you should never take your life for a joke. If the mind can achieve it, the man can achieve it. Nothing is too small to know, nothing is too big to attempt to grow. Success is a journey, not a destination. Relax and let it flow. And never hold your head low. Let the sidewalk fall a victim. A man becomes a man, but not by the people who picked him. This is your true awakening, your chance to be free. Don't expect to be what you have to work to be. So for me, you know, that was a poem that I wrote because that was a poem I wrote because like I said earlier, I wanted people to believe in me. I wanted to believe in myself. And it was times that I was down on myself and it felt like that I didn't have no other way out. So I call it release and reflect. I get a chance to release it on paper, and then I get a chance to look at it again and recite again and reflect. So I also have a slogan. Y'all see my shirt. It says begin, believe, become. I want y'all to repeat after me. Begin. Believe. Become. So the begin part is believing in yourself. Begin right where you are. No matter where you're at, you can be in a broken marriage. You can be just got out of prison. You can be homeless. You have to start from somewhere, so you have to begin. To believe is simply believing in yourself that you can overcome anything that's placed before you. And to become is simply putting the work. Now, I know it's not that simple, but you have to put in the work. And I come in love and I leave in peace.
All right.
Thank you, Edward. That was wonderful and part of the reason we already love you so much. Some of us have known about you for a while, and we've had to keep it a secret, but now the world will know. So thank you, Edward, for being here. Thank you, Gina, for all that you do to support Edward and us in this journey. On the screen, if you'd like to learn more about how to book Edward for your event, to come to your arts organization, to come to a school near you, there's a QR code. You can visit our website. Teachers who are in the room, Edward wants to come talk to your students. He wants to be part of what's happening in your community. So let's keep him busy. And Edward, I'm so excited to share one last surprise. So, you know, I have the book with the signature. As you all leave the room today, you too will have a book with the signature. The book was just released a few weeks ago, so it's literally hot off the press. And you'll notice Edward still had his fingers in hand. He texted me as he was signing the books and said, I hope my fingers don't fall off. And thank you, Edward. So, and your edition has something special that no one else will have. It has a gold foil emblem on the front cover that says Ohio Poet Laureate.